Hello viewer, on today's news. Days after clinching Argentina's presidential race, self-described anarcho-capitalist Javier Milei arrived on the steps of the White House, ready to meet with a top national security advisor for the United States. His whirlwind trip to Washington, D.C. was more than a victory lap, though it signaled Milei's plans for a grand realignment of Argentina's foreign policy towards the U.S. and Israel and away from China and leftist regional partners. That shift could make Argentina something of an oddity in Latin America as the region attempts to shake off Cold War-era divisions. Experts warn that Milei may embrace stark political divides between right and left. What we saw in the campaign was a candidate with very strong, very intense ideological convictions, with a rhetoric that in a way was reminiscent of the Cold War, talking about communist countries, said Tomas Mujica, a political scientist and professor of international relations. As a candidate, Milei assailed China, a top destination for Argentina's agricultural exports, comparing the country to an assassin and saying its citizens were not free. He even threatened to freeze relations with the country over its Communist Party rule. Milei also traded barbs with Brazil's left-leaning president, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, whom he labeled an angry communist and corrupt. Brazil is Argentina's single largest trading partner. Radical ideas for revamping Argentina's beleaguered economy have long been Milei's stock in trade. He campaigned on dissolving the country's central bank and ditching the Argentine peso in favor of using the US dollar as currency in an effort to rein in runaway inflation. But critics say Milei's domestic ambitions may be curtailed by his party's modest presence in the National Congress. In foreign policy, however, Milei is expected to have more sway. Once he takes office on Sunday, the Foreign Affairs Ministry will answer directly to him. Early signs indicate Milei may be willing to make good on his campaign bluster. Last week, Milei's pick for Foreign Minister, Diana Mondino, confirmed that Argentina would not enter BRICS, a bloc of emerging economies named for its 5 members: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Argentina was set to join on January 1st. That decision was a slap in the face to China and Brazil, according to Jorge Hine, a Boston University professor and former Chilean ambassador to China. Both had supported Argentina's entry into the group. But while Milei's presidency will be a setback to Argentina's relationship with those two countries, Hine predicts it will give a new boost to the global far-right movement. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.